Hey, hi fam, how you doing? I'm back. Yes, this is Nisa of Nisa's Variety Show. Yes, I can't sing. I'm not a singer. But anyway, I am going to make my quick banana pudding recipe. And yes, it is oh so delicious and very easy and very quick to make. So you guys can just have it on a day when you're just making a regular dinner and your kids are in the pool, and you can make it in about 15 minutes and there you have it. And it's really delicious and it takes no time to make. The first thing you do is you get a box of instant banana pudding mix. And this particular box is the biggest box they have. I am not going to make that big of a banana pudding, so I probably have too much for what I'm going to do. Now this box calls for 2.5 cups of milk. And before we get started with all of this, let me say, can you please push the like button and subscribe and share my videos, please? I would really appreciate it because it helps me to really get out there, and it helps my recipes to get out there and people to have something good and yummy to eat, the stuff that I grew up on in the South. That's probably why I got a little extra on these arms, you know. I've been trying to exercise a little more lately, so maybe I'll get a little bit off of them, but we'll have to see. And also, look at these really cute bracelets that I have on. I made all of these, and I made these cute little bottle earrings. So underneath my video should be a link to my Mercari website, and you can go on there and look at a lot of my jewelry. I also have some of my Walt Disney shirts on there, and eventually I will have some of my other stuff on there, some of my other shirts, different kinds of shirts and stuff that I make will be on there. So you guys just stay with me because I plan on doing a lot, okay? And also, if you can, you know, zoom out over here, you see all this anime stuff here. That belongs to my daughter. Her name is Sam, and she has a Instagram. It's called Sam Anime Merch, and she actually sells all that anime merchandise on her website, and you can go on there and look at it. If you love anime, hey, go on there and buy something for yourself or for your kids. You'll love it. And also, this beautiful rose quartz necklace is on my website. So guys, hey, go on there and find something for your mom or your kids or your grandma. They will love it. So go and look. Well, in the meanwhile, let's get started with this easy banana pudding recipe. So we have our box of banana pudding in our bowl, and we have our wire whip in here already. You can just use a regular spoon, it doesn't matter. Now, it takes 2.5 cups of milk. You do not have to use whole milk. I personally like to use whole milk. Now, can you use almond milk? Can you use oat milk? I'm not really sure. I've never tried it. I know a lot of people are into that, and you might be able to use it, but you guys, hey, experiment for yourself. That's how I came up with a lot of my recipes, and that's how I changed up a lot of my grandparents' recipes that I grew up with, because I no longer eat beef and I no longer eat pork, and I try to really watch it with that stuff. So a lot of recipes that I have now, if I do make beef, it's because of, you know, people in my family that they eat it. I don't eat it, you know. I just can't eat a cow for some reason. So we're gonna get started though. Now we need 2.5 cups of milk. Well, here's our first cup. Put it in there. And now we need 1/2 cup, so I'm sorry, I need these other glasses to see where the 1/2 cup part is. Okay. Now, that's right. Okay. Now, hey Google, set a timer for 2 minutes. Now,
all right, 2 minutes, starting now.
Now you whip this pudding for 2 minutes, or this powdered milk together, and you whip it for 2 minutes and it will turn into the pudding. So you just go, 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 go. And so while I'm going. So anyway, yeah. Oh, you guys know I'm from the South, and I have all kinds of recipes from the South. And I had such a diverse background, and we'll have to talk about all that sometimes, because there's so many different things that I did when I was growing up, and with my relatives and my family members, my dad. We're gonna do so many different shows. We're even gonna have a fishing show. My dad had all girls, so he had to teach me and my sisters how to fish. He also taught us how to hunt, but I'm not big on killing animals. I'm really not even big on taking a fish out of the lake or out of the river or out of the ocean. But you know, I can always throw it back unless I'm gonna eat it. I do believe in the food chain, so you know, there's such thing as food chain. So we'll just leave it at that. You know, to each his own. You guys, whatever you believe in, it's fine with me. You know, whatever you eat or like or do, then that's your thing. Hey Google, stop the timer. Okay, I'm just gonna give that just a little bit more, because for some reason it doesn't really seem as thick as it's supposed to be. But at this point, we're gonna take a break because this pudding has to sit for 5 minutes. Hey everybody, I'm back, and we're gonna get back started here on our banana pudding, our easy banana pudding. So the first thing we need is our vanilla wafers. So what I like to do is I just like to line the whole bottom of my pan with my vanilla wafers. And when I have some broken vanilla wafers, this is a good place to put them, is in the bottom of your pan. And so these are old-fashioned vanilla wafers, so They taste really, really yummy. They're some of the best kind, if you ask me. So we're just gonna put them till we cover the whole bottom of the pan. There we go. And next, we take our bananas and we're gonna, see our little round pieces of banana? I have my gloves on because I just don't like to get my hands all over food that other people are going to eat. I like to take these bananas and we're gonna put a piece, cover every inch of cookie. Every inch. So we just keep going. And I hope I've cut up enough bananas here, which I'm sure I have, because this is just such a small banana pudding. It's not a lot of people in my home. It's just me and my youngest daughter, so we're not gonna eat a whole lot. I'll probably eat the majority of this myself. She's not a big sweet person. She does like sweets, but she's not old-fashioned sweet like me. We'll make one of these days, we'll make my strawberry shortcake. Okay, now we'll take some of our banana pudding and we will layer it on top of our bananas and our cookies. And like I said, we probably will not use a lot of this pudding I made. I just had a big package of it, and so I just had to go ahead and make all of it. And so I'll probably make an extra one of these. I'm gonna go back to the store later on. Now on our next layer, we're not gonna put any more cookies. We're just gonna put bananas on top of this pudding. And you pretty much got the idea. Just keep on adding your bananas. Just keep adding. Till you get the whole thing covered. And this is a great way to get some good potassium in your body by eating a lot of bananas. But you probably get a lot of calories too. But I love banana pudding. I have always loved it. And my mother, I was her go-to person when it came down to cooking in our home. My dad would come home sometimes and dinner would be prepared, and he would make his plate and he would say, "Who cooked this?" And I would be sitting there and I would be like, and he was like, "You're gonna be one of the greats." Now, once you've gotten these bananas spread out, then you put some more of your pudding on top of these bananas. Just spread it out. Now, who doesn't like banana pudding? I love it. I have a little bit different way that I make it than some other people. They usually don't do this next part that I do, but I'm going to do it. Okay. Now, at this point, your banana pudding should look like this. Okay. Let me grab a paper towel here. There you go. All right, now our next step is to use some Cool Whip. I like to add Cool Whip to my banana pudding. And you have to really kind of dollop this real easily because you don't want your pudding bleeding through. And sometimes, guys, I actually mix some of the pudding mix with this Cool Whip and make a layer of that when I'm making a huge banana pudding. And people seem to love that too. And I usually have that on the bottom of the banana pudding. So we're just about done with this. Just one more step, really. Okay. Kind of make it like an icing cake. I'm gonna set this over here. Now we're going to kind of go around our edges because I like for them to be nice and clean before I add my cookies. All right, now we take our vanilla wafers and we just start adding them around the edges. And if you have a broken one, just add it, just put it to the bottom. It's not gonna hurt anything. No one will never see that part. Even if you have a glass dish like I have, they still won't be able to tell. Ooh, isn't that looking so beautiful? What do you all think? In the South, we call this a butter knife. Not sure about in other areas of the country. I've heard some other people call it something else that I can't remember, steak knife and something else. Anyway, we take a couple of our cookies. I usually like to get the broken ones. We place it in our paper towel Close our paper towel up. We take the end of our butter knife because it's so hard, and we just beat it up, crunch up our cookies in there. Now this is what our banana pudding looks like right now. Isn't that beautiful? Looks yummy and tasty. Now we'll take our crunched up cookies. Some of them are not that crunched up, but we'll fix that. So we'll take this and we'll make like a garnish right on top of here. All right, guys. Ooh, yummy, 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 yummy. Yummy, yummy. So you guys can thank Sidonia and Helen. Those were my grandmothers. All right, now, voila, look at that. Doesn't that just look so super delicious? Now, what do we need? Tell me. We need our secret taste tester. Is our secret taste tester gonna like this banana pudding? I think she'll like it. We better get her a bowl out though. And friends, a lot of times when I make desserts and stuff like this, I like to just use an ice cream scoop or a scoop because you can better give a person a just a reasonable size to eat versus, you know, panning out too much for them. Let me get her some silverware to use. Now, normally, I would let this banana pudding sit for at least about an hour or two, just so that everything will be meshed together really well. But to be honest, you can go ahead right now and get started with it. I kind of like it when it's first put together because I love crunchy stuff, and the cookies are very crunchy at this point. We're not going to give the secret taste tester a huge amount right now anyways. You'll probably sneak back to it. Oh, we forgot about me. What are we doing? Where's my bowl?
You gotta try this. It's delicious.
Of course. Look at you, you're just eating it all up.
Yeah, I can't believe how good it is. You gotta hurry up and try it.
Of course. Let me get my scoop here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been making this banana pudding, this easy banana pudding, since I was 8 years old. Was the first time my mother taught me how to make this easy banana pudding recipe. Gotta have a couple of more cookies in there. said, all my recipes are going to be for everyday living and everyday eating. It's not going to be some fancy smancy stuff that you can't figure out how to put together or get together, or something that you can't have for dinner every day with your family. As you can make this in a few minutes. And you can have it ready when the kids get home from school and when your husband gets home from work. And you can make it when you get home from work and have it done just that quick.
Can you believe how delicious this is? I can't believe it. I'm going to have to get some more after this.
Well, fam, I'm so sorry. We get to eating on here and we can't stop. But we love you guys and thank you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget about my beautiful jewelry, my necklace, my earrings, my bracelets. I make these items. I have some that are boutiqued, but a majority of this stuff I make myself, just like these desserts.
Yum.
Love you guys. Have a wonderful evening, day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.